everyone, getting ready to head out here. Saying goodbye to my host Paul before we head off to Oswego, New York. And then I'll be swinging around Lake Ontario. I'll do my best to show you what it looks like. I ain't got a microphone today because it's raining. But we'll see how nice the weather is as we go. Anyway, I'll catch you all on the road. Aloha all. So just beyond this baseball field, what you might be able to just kind of partially see over there is Fort Ontario. Yep, that is one of the forts that is here on the Ontario Lake. I'm actually going to be going around towards another spot to try to see if I can get a better view of the lake, as there's a museum just over the river that I'm gonna take a look at.
Kaname.
Huh? Yeah, what?
Regarding our appointment yesterday, are you angry with me?
No, I'm not angry at you, not in the least. I mean, why should I be angry?
Well, that's good to hear.
Alrighty, well, I have made my way here to the Derrick boat, which is an association with the Heritage Museum, I believe it's called. Let me actually look at this giant sign here. To the H. Lee White Maritime Museum. Unfortunately, it's closed right now, but that's okay. I'm just taking a momentary break before I get ready to set off to the next stage, because I need to make sure that all this actually stays dry. Yeah, as you can tell, the day is a nice cloudy day. It's not too bad. I mean, I'm not really that wet. I'll probably dry up pretty fast. My feet are probably more wet than anything else at this point.
Strike 3 and the batter is out of there. Oh, yeah!
Aloha, everybody. What you see before you is Lake Ontario. And what you see behind you is where I came from. I'm at Sodus Point in New York. Now, normally I would have my other little camera, but yeah, unfortunately I'm just not able to pull it out right now. Go to walk inside here to see if I can get some warmth for at least a few minutes.
5 minutes later.
Alright, so that's just a few minutes of me warming up there. I can at least feel my hands again, or my fingers I should say. Yep, and the sun seems to be slowly working its way through the clouds, so hopefully that's a good sign for me that the rain's going to start going away. Because right now that's the only thing that's making it cold for me to drive.
You forgot? Oh! Kaname! You idiot!
Oh, it's a very nice little bay here. The town of Sodus Bay. Beautiful seaside town. Well, lakeside actually. But if you didn't know it was on the other side, this looks just like an ocean. So, today's been pretty good. I stopped by a little deli shop in Williamson. Didn't really get as much footage as I would have liked, but that's okay. I had myself a little drink out here. Now I'm currently in the east side of Rochester at a McDonald's.
Please accept this. I had it specially made for you.
What? You got this for me?
Well, this is where I will be sleeping for this evening. And that shall be the morning view that I have. I'm just doing some work on my computer right now. Today was a pretty rainy day, mostly overcast obviously, unfortunately. But the good news is that tomorrow is going to be bright, sunny, pretty much the whole way. Aloha everyone, good morning. The sun's right in my eyes. It's about 7 in the morning, 7:30. Getting ready to hit the road. Leaving my host Dave here today. And we're heading all the way to Niagara, so I'll catch up with you all on the road. I'm definitely looking forward to hitting some of these backcountry roads here. Yeah, it is an early start today. Definitely not my preference as to waking up this early. And we do have a long day today, about a 4+ hour drive. So, getting an early start doesn't hurt.
Oh my. These are really lovely and all, but I'm not sure they suit me.
It doesn't matter if they suit you or not. Practicality is what's important.
Here is one of the quote-unquote natural wonders, I guess? I'm not quite sure what you'd call this. But this is the shoe tree. A tree literally just covered in shoes. This is a thing.
Practicality?
The stars are cleverly concealed flashbangs that you can wear on your ears, and in a pinch you can throw them at your enemies in self-defense.
As you can see, today we get to see Lake Ontario, but actually see it. I just narrowly saw across the lake what I presume to be the skyline of Toronto. Alright, here we are pulling into the Fort Niagara. I'll actually be getting a little bit closer here, but I wanted to drive up here a little bit. I gotta put down the mask, it's so windy. Oh boy. There we go. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but straight ahead I believe is the city of Toronto. I think I can see their Sky Needle or whatever it is. I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah, that is the Toronto skyline. I can't read the sign from here, but I'm gonna continue on closer towards the fort before I hop off the bike and do a little bit of walking around. And here we are coming into Fort Niagara. So this is their little visitor center, I guess. Right here. Don't think it's open yet. That'll probably be later today.
Oh, how thoughtful of you. Thank you so very much.
Also, the bracelet is...
So here we are at the Fort Niagara, off that way. I'll try to show a little bit of what I can, because it doesn't open up for another hour. So there's really not too much that I can do at this point. I'm gonna walk down here a little bit because there's a park over here. Might get some better views, but I'm just trying to get out of the wind here for a minute. Because the sun is nice and warm, but the wind is completely the opposite of that right now. Anyway, if you want to take a look over there, you can just kind of see through the trees some of the fort itself. Over there you got, I think, one of the battlements. And you can kind of see over there that red stone area. That's likely the wall for the seafront, I'm betting. Might get a better view as we walk around a bit more. But yeah, wish I could go in and check it out, but I guess it's just a little too early for that. That's one of those things about waking up early, is nothing's open. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, no idea where the falls are at, but okay. The number one thing I hate is spending money just to see a thing. That's a natural thing. Yeah, short term. That's all I need to. Oh, 20 minutes. Perfect. Alright guys, welcome to Niagara Falls. This is pretty much going to be the closest we're able to get to it, because everywhere else they want to charge you an arm and a leg just to see a natural formation. Which makes one thing if, you know, it was a tour or, you know, something, but there isn't even any kind of lot security for parking, and they're charging you like $15 to $20 just to say, hey, look, I parked my vehicle. So, yeah, that's Niagara Falls. I was definitely hoping I'd actually get to enjoy this part, but unlike most of the other places I've been to with a lot of natural formations, I think this one is just a tad too popular. I'm hearing some pretty good sounds though, so. Oh yeah, see that? Oh, so that was the mist. I had the mist from the fall earlier. Okay. So yep, there we go. Niagara. Oh yeah, so that part where I drove around after that was from the Horseshoe Falls. And I guess that over there is the American Falls, which I don't think I saw that at all. And let's see here, I have no idea where we are right now. I guess we're here? Maybe? No idea. It doesn't really say. Oh, actually, yeah, we are there. So we're right there. And you got all the nice stuff there. And I'd love to go to the bathroom, but it's time to get the hell out of here.
I apologized for breaking the appointment. And you did say that you weren't angry about it anymore. We should have a reconciliation of our relationship, for the sake of your future safety.
Alrighty, well, I am finishing up here at Niagara. I will say it's definitely not something I would recommend. This is much more of a tourist attraction than a state park. Feels like I'm at Disney World or Universal Studios in Orlando, or at least like their City Walk or the Disney Springs. Like, it just feels insanely commercial, and it feels, I don't know, it feels grimy. It doesn't feel like an accommodating place, you know? Like, I don't feel like I could leave my bike behind and it not get stolen, essentially.
Hey, I'm not asking you to change. If you're gonna blow yourself up, just do me a favor and take it somewhere else so I don't have to watch you.
Konami.
You know what else? You make it really easy to hate you.
So if there's one restaurant that you think of when you're thinking up north, you know, just comes to your head, for me there's only one. That's Tim Hortons. And I had to try it out. I got myself the steak and cheese panini and a vanilla dip donut. So I'm definitely doing good on my calories. Oh man, the sun is tucking away, so anyway, let's see what this is like. Ooh yeah, that was good. I probably should have started with dessert first, but now we're gonna get into our lunch here. You can just ever so slightly see the steak in there, but man, that cheese pull looks good. Well, I'm gonna enjoy this, probably hit the restroom, and then get back on the road. I'll see you all there.
God, why can't he apologize like a normal person? Big idiot. Though I wonder who the real idiot is.
I'm almost out of Tonawanda, where you might be able to see me on a Google Street View. I'm not sure. I think it was on Main Street. But yeah, no, as I was driving down, I saw like 2 or 3 other Tim Hortons. So clearly that's the big stop up here. Turns out that it's basically like a better Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. Like, it's a breakfast place, but it also has like food. So that's why like I got donuts, but donuts seem to be like their big thing. But then I also like that panini, you know, is $5. So it is a little bit expensive for a panini. And the donut I think was like $2. So yeah, a little bit expensive. I didn't buy any specials or anything though, so I just bought one item and one item. But yeah, no, I absolutely enjoyed it. It was delicious. That panini was actually worth $5 in all honesty. Ouch.
Konami, what are you...
About that incident earlier today, I can be a little, you know, stubborn sometimes. So, how do I say this? I'm sorry.
All right, here we are at another little stop I wanted to try out. This is the Grey Cliff Frank Lloyd Wright, like, historical experience, I guess? I'm not sure.
They commissioned Frank Lloyd Wright to build their summer home out here for Isabel, the wife of Darwin Martin. We offer guided tours every day except for Wednesdays, and
So that's a pretty nice little area there. Frank Lloyd Wright. Off the top of my head, I don't have any real recollection of this, but I know he's an architect who I think did a lot of not classical architecture, but more modern architecture. And so yeah, he has this beautiful home that he apparently designed for a family. And you can pay $25 for a 1 hour guided tour through the whole facility. They have a 2 hour long tour, and I'm sure for those definitely interested in architecture, that'd be worth it. But as you know, as you probably saw, a really nice little gift shop, you know. Anyway, take another breather here before I get ready to hit back on the road. See you at the next stop.
I'm the one who's always been causing trouble for you. If you're sorry about it, then where do I stand?
Would you forgive me?
There's nothing that needs forgiving. It was my fault.
Really?
Alright, here I am, coming up on my host's abode for the evening. Alright, here we are. Howdy. Just go straight in? Straight in. Alright. Alrighty. Room there? Oh yeah. How's it going today?
Good. How are you?
I'm still awake.
I smell like onions. That's because I'm chopping some onions.
Oh, you're fine.
I still have some leftovers from yesterday. I brought them with me. Are you hungry? If you let me use your kitchen, I'll heat them up for you.
Actually,
Oh, did you already eat?
no, I haven't, but
Then why don't we just eat together? You don't mind, do you?
Alrighty. Have made it here to my host's place. Just now unpacking, getting everything in there. It's a nice little quaint cottage practically. And as you might be able to notice, we're in the horse stables. And the fields that I see ahead of me, oh man. I'll try to get a few views of that while I'm walking around here. Welcome to my humble little abode for the evening. As you can tell, it's very nice, quiet, and relaxing. And I'm still trying to use as much internet as I can, even though all I have is cell phone signal. Anyway, looks like there's gonna be at a cookout tonight. I don't know if I'll be able to get any footage of that. I am exhausted. So if I don't see any more tonight, thank you for watching. Share with someone who you think might like it. Like never hurts. Mahalo, arigato, and thank you.